The El Segundo Church. I don't know the denomination to say what it is, but we'd like to invite you just to talk to us for a few minutes to tell us about yourself. We have a great relationship with Reverend Alexi. There's several people that attended an interfaith event. You are my brother, okay. So here you go.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Just a little bit about myself, very little bit about myself. I'm a pastor, I'm a Catholic priest. I'm the pastor of St. Andrew Church in El Segundo. And I also work for the Roman Catholic Archbishop in that I direct the Catholic Church's relations with all other religions in Los Angeles. And not the least of which are our Muslim brothers and sisters. You may or may not be aware that for the Catholic Church, this year was proclaimed by Pope Francis to be a year of mercy. And we are, as Catholics, we are challenged to become credible witnesses of mercy during this year. But a step further, His Holiness has asked that we take that idea of mercy a step deeper, particularly with our Jewish and our Muslim brothers and sisters, because all three of these religions refer to God as God the All-Merciful. And in that, Pope Francis uses a very strong word. We are related to one another by view of that term mercy. And so he's asked us then to be credible witnesses of mercy, particularly with our Jewish and our Muslim brothers and sisters. And if I can find the quote, I know I have it here, so here it is. I'd like to share with you this quote from Pope Francis. He asked that this year would open us to even more fervent dialogue so that we might know and understand one another better. May it eliminate every form of closed-mindedness and disrespect and drive out every form of violence and discrimination. That's our goal during this year. This, your wonderful Open Mosque Day, that not only this mosque, but several mosques throughout Southern California here are sponsoring, is a wonderful opportunity for us to do precisely that. To deepen our relationship with one another, to grow an understanding of one another. And I loved what you said just a moment ago, to ask questions. I'm currently teaching a course at Mount St. Mary's University, preparing Catholics for ministry in this endeavor of interfaith relationship. And I encourage all of my students to go to an open mosque today, to ask the questions that they want to have answered. This is a golden opportunity to do that. There's a wonderful author by the name of Gustav Niebuhr, and with this I'll conclude. Gustav Niebuhr wrote a wonderful book called Beyond Tolerance. I don't like the title because I think I don't ever use the word tolerance. Tolerance for me means you put up with someone, or put up with something, or you put up with some faith. I think it's negative, so I don't use that term. But Gustav Niebuhr uses that term in this sense, that he says, once you put a face on religion, it's very difficult to just talk about stereotypical images of religion. Once you know your imam here in Hawthorne, you'll never be able to paint Islam with a wide brush, right? All the Muslims do this. I can tell you right now, all the Catholics don't do anything. Okay? We might say that we all do, but we don't. Each parish is different. I see people here from 2 or 3 different parishes, and it's different, right? Same thing with the Muslims. Okay? So when you say that all Muslims are terrorists, that's absolutely untrue. Absolutely untrue. So we have to get away from that stereotypical imagery, and we have to get to know people. We have to get to put a face on the Muslim religion, as we hope Muslims will put a face on Christianity, on Judaism, on Hinduism, Shintoism, all these other religions. All right? So thank you very much for having me. I look forward to deepening my relationship with you here today.